Greetings. Today, the moon continues in Capricorn, bringing a continued serious mood, a feeling of responsibility, and a little bit of need to get organized and focus on foundations. We also have today some interesting alignments. Mercury is in a square to Neptune, and the moon opposes Venus and Jupiter, which are getting close to their conjunction in the sky. I am Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Wednesday, June 3rd. So, mood of the day is that Capricorn energy, focusing on, as I've been sharing, the idea of getting organized, creating a plan, putting systems in place, maybe cleaning and clearing some space in ways that help you see and think more clearly. We also, though, with that opposition of the Capricorn moon to Venus and Jupiter in Cancer, we have that Cancer side of the coin. So that dynamic, that opposition between the Capricorn energy and the Cancer energy, which in many ways are opposite, right? Cancer is about feelings and emotion, it's sensitivity, it's inner vulnerability, and the way that we feel things that we can't necessarily control. Capricorn, on the other hand, likes control. Capricorn likes to be able to put things in order and have that sense of steering, have that sense of moving things and making things happen. So it's the hard work, it's the effort we put in to bring about a result. And we can work with goals when we're working with Capricorn energy. Cancer is not really about goals. It's much more about, what do I feel? What does it feel like? What do I need? What is my sensitivity telling me? What is my intuition telling me? So this Capricorn moon reminds us, though, that to have true resilience and strength and trust in ourselves, we have to have both, right? We have to have the systems and the structure and the order and the discipline and the responsibility of Capricorn and its ruler Saturn. But we also, to really have this true strength and resilience, we need the emotional side also. So we need the caring, we need the feelings, we need the intuition and the sensitivity and the vulnerability of being real and feeling what we're feeling. So that opposition is highlighted today as Venus is approaching its conjunction with Jupiter. So you will see those two bright stars in the western sky just after sunset, and even if there's still some light in the sky, you can see them because they're so bright, and they are bright stars. And as you look each evening, you'll see them coming closer and closer to one another. And of course, they don't actually collide. They are, in fact, very, very far from one another. With, we as the Earth are here in between their orbits, right? But when we look out into the sky, as we see it from Earth, we are having this moment where Venus is passing in its orbit between the Earth and Jupiter. So they appear to be, from our vantage point, they appear to be coming closer and closer. Don't worry if you didn't follow that. The point is, they're beautiful, they're bright, they're in the sky, you can see them, you can talk to them, you can listen to them, and maybe some of that Cancer energy says that your intuition will feel things when these bodies are real. They can awaken feelings in us. So that's all I'm saying. I don't know what you will feel, but give it a chance, see what you feel. So that is happening, and both of those beautiful stars, Venus, the energy of beauty, aesthetic, of our receptive selves, how we receive, where we experience beauty, and how we need beauty. With Cancer, how our self-care means that we require beauty, we require art, we require pleasure. It's part of our needs. And Jupiter in Cancer is reminding us that we can have faith and expansion and growth and optimism related to caring. And so expanding our beliefs about what kind of caring is possible, and that Jupiter creating the container of beliefs is very expansive. So it helps us go beyond our old limiting beliefs to expand into how we can see ourselves more fully, more in an expanded way, as caring beings, and also as beings deserving of caring, right? So we are expanding and exploring new territory related to caring, how we care for ourselves, how we care for one another, and what's possible when we see ourselves as caring beings. So you have Venus, the planet of beauty and values, coming together with Jupiter, the planet of expansion and abundance, in caring Cancer. They are getting closer. Their exact conjunction will be on June 9th, but they're coming closer and closer as we speak. So now the piece about Mercury in Cancer. Mercury is the planet of communication, having its square with Neptune in Aries. And Mercury is about voice. It's about speaking. It's about what we need to communicate and how we need to do so. We need to speak our truth. We need to do it with authenticity. We need to do it with Cancer emotion. So putting emotion into your voice, into your speaking, into what you are communicating. And that is going to express the Neptune bigger picture of truth, of meaning, of our heart's truth, of our spiritual truth. So what is true in that bigger picture needs to come through your voice. And the way that you do that is through sharing and expressing the truth of your emotions and literally your own truth, right? That authentic self that needs and deserves caring. So those are some really powerful themes for today. We have that Capricorn moon that says you got to do stuff, you got to work for things, you have to set your alarm and make sure you do the thing you said you were going to do. But there are all these other energies saying, yeah, it's also just about how you feel and what is true for you and how you are allowing yourself the caring of being able to just feel, just be a feeling being, an emotional being, and express yourself from that place. So those are some thoughts for today. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Marina Orms. You can learn more about me at astrologyheals.com and my member site, transformationalastrology.com, and watch for my podcast. First episode is coming out on June 7th, but you can go right now and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Look for Astrology Heals and subscribe and like and share. All of that is super helpful to me as I launch this new podcast and share with all of you. So watch for that. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing to this YouTube channel. I appreciate you. And I will see you next time with more astrology for unshakable self-care. Bye for now.